Hey everybody, Max here, along with Jeremy Burlando, Slingshot team rider and Supergirl. Today we're going to give you our first impressions on the Slingshot Dart. So Jeremy, what do you think about the Slingshot Dart?
So it looks like a triangle, and it's sick for jumping, boosting, and air tricks.
With the shape of the wing, it actually ends up taking up a lot less space. Like the wingtips are definitely not as long, and they don't catch the water, especially when you're doing moves like your frontside 360s or even when you're flagging the wing too, right? Like those tips don't actually end up touching the water very much at all.
So they've introduced this button too to reduce the drag of the wing while you're pretty overpowered and when with gusty wind. That I come from kiting, I can really feel a lot that this button helps a lot for the drag. So let's turn it.
For me, for sure, I find that the handles are a lot better on this one, for me at least, than the V2. They just have that much more space. So I find that because they're bigger, it allows me to put my hand in a lot easier. For transitions, it's better too, because I don't have to worry about just having only just a few of my fingers in there, but I can put my whole hand in there. I find that makes it a lot easier when doing tacks and jibes.
First time I've tested this wing, it was a 5 meter. It was pretty light, the wind, they were around 50 knots. It was jumping like huge and was perfect. The only thing that when you were riding downwind and surfing a few waves, sometimes it was backstalling a bit. But I don't think I will have any problems with 4.5 or 4 meter.
Yeah, like when it's windy. Yeah, for sure. I think like also depending too on the foil you're riding and how fast you're going. With the way this is designed, the bigger leading edge, how it holds the tension of the canopy a little bit more stiff, especially when you're in the air, it doesn't flex. That gives you substantially more hang time, it seems like, and yeah, I think I'm really excited to get on the water again with this thing and go big. So the only pitfall maybe that I could talk about was when I'm flagging the wing, and it feels a little bit less stable than something that has a flatter profile.
It depends on how you're on which wing you were using before. I mean, if you're using the sling wing before, it's way more stable. But it just works better for wave riding than for jumping. Because once you jump, it flaps around and it doesn't have that much hang time as this one. So that was our review about the Slingshot Dart wing. Hit the like button, subscribe, and if you want to see more stuff like this or tutorials, stay tuned.